This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning. This is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Tuesday, the 22nd of October. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right. Okay, we've been seeing a bit of a retracement today. Nothing in terms of any divergence on the daily, of course. On the hourly chart, the RSI 14 sell signal that was open made target yesterday, and we've got a possible weak RSI 14 buy signal brewing. Could we be forming a head and shoulders here? Yes, we could. And I've drawn that in on the 15-minute chart here. Ideal right shoulder high would be 68.4K. But bottom line is if we see a sustained break after that below the 66.4 area, then we could see a move down into, that would be the 63.3 area, I think. Depending on when it broke down, because obviously if this is a head and shoulders, it could break down right now. So we'd be looking at a target in about 63.4, 63.5 area. In terms of the daily chart, I've got the daily middle band at 64,489. I'd quite like to see that hold, or at least if it doesn't hold intraday, I'd like to see it hold at the close. That is supported by the 200 EMA at 63.331. And as long as that double support is holding, we are firmly on bullish lean. So I'd like to see that. We're seeing a bit of a pullback here. You often see that after a resistance break, and we've just broken over the flag resistance here. I'm thinking pullback here. This could be enough, could go lower. And then I'm thinking we break up from the flag and make a retest of the all-time high. How does that look on Ethereum? No divergence here on the daily chart either. We're a long way from backtesting the daily middle band, which is at 25.20. Trying to get over the 100 DMA at the moment, which isn't really that important to support level. But again, we've got, when we get down to the daily middle band, we would have support also at the 50 DMA just below at 24.85. In terms of the short term, do we have any hourly divergences here? Yes, we've got an RSI 5 buy signal fixed, and we've got a possible weak RSI 14 buy signal brewing. We break down below this short-term rising support, but we may well just be setting up another support trend line. Is there a possible head and shoulders forming here? Not of any quality, no. So I haven't marked on it. On the 15-minute chart, nothing to see, but you can see there's nothing really resembling a topping pattern here at the moment. We will see. If we see, we had a little gap down this morning. I'd quite like to see that fill today if we are on the way back up. Looking at Solana, no current divergence. A more modest retracement than we've seen on the others. Nothing on the hourly chart here. I am wondering about a possible test of the possible megaphone support, which would be in about the 156 area. Looking at the 15-minute chart, no divergence there either. But I am thinking this could be A, B, C for a bull flag. So could see a little lower there. Ideally, it wouldn't go below the rising support, which I've currently got, as I said, at 156. All right, great. In that case, let's have a quick look at questions. No questions. So that's where we are. Definitely a possibility of more downside. Chances are what we're looking at is an overall bullish consolidation, and the prize after that bullish consolidation finishes should be a retest of the all-time high on Bitcoin and higher, obviously, on both Ethereum and Solana. We shall see how that goes. All right. On triangles, do we usually break out of leggy? You break out after leggy. Always. It's and actually a very good example, obviously a bit off topic, but would be this nat gas one and the oil one that I was watching. Oil, you see, you had A, B, C, D, E, and then break. That's the classic triangle. And what I've been looking for on nat gas is when nat gas basically was when the oil one was breaking down was here, and what I was saying is if that continued, it was A, B, C. Hang on, no, that would be A, B, C, D, E, but it's a bearish triangle, so you'd break down. Ideally, we would see a little bounce there and fail, but we could fail directly. We'll see how that goes. But I think we'll see how that goes. But I'm quite liking this as a larger double bottom. Potentially, this could break up directly, but it's after the E wave that you look for the break on the triangle. The trick is to work out which one is the E wave. It's all right, great. In that case, I think that's a wrap. I'll have everything posted as soon as possible. Catch you guys later.